Hey everybody, it's John Brown, the Bandana Gamer, coming to you today with my special $5 challenge. So, as everyone has heard, Gamestop has changed their power-up rewards. I'm a current subscriber of power-up rewards, and I was a little disappointed to hear my 10% off pre-owned games was going away. And GameStop has decided to get rid of the 10% off to give us $5 gift cards for the month. Now, these gift cards or $5 off coupons, however you want to look at them, are time limited. You can only use them for the month, so you can't pile them up to maybe get a new game after a year, because that'd be about $60. So you have to use $5 at GameStop during that month period. Easier to do for some than others. My big thing right now is I am trying to reduce the amount of games I'm buying. I'm trying to not buy them at traditional retailers, do a lot more at thrift stores and conventions, and just kind of trying to just minimize, order less off Amazon and minimize how much I actually spend on video games and enjoy the ones I have. But GameStop is now sending me $5 a month. So I realized that's not really me spending money if I use that and only stay within the $5 range. Another thing I'm attempting to tackle right now is getting an entire one copy of every Wii U game released in North America. Not necessarily a complete set with variants and everything. I just want a single copy opened, not going for sealed or anything. I'm about, there's about 150 games and I have about 60, so I'm, moving along. So I've decided to go to GameStop once a month and buy a $5 Wii U game with the $5 credit they give me. And then I'm going to bring it home and show y'all my first impressions of this game. Now, this month's first game that I found for $5 is Planes, Fires, and Rescue. This is based off the Disney animated films that are spin-offs of the Cars movies, but Cars is actually made at the Pixar studio, and this is made at one of Disney's other animation studios, which I think might have actually shut down in the past few years. But Planes, Fire and Rescue is a sequel to the original Planes movie. I don't know a lot about it. I have not seen either of the movies. Now, I have played the first Planes game, and I'll talk about it when I get into playing this one. It's it's a cheap game at GameStop. It's kind of worth $5. So we'll put this one in, play it. I'll give you my thoughts as I'm playing it, and then we'll be back here to give you a wrap-up. All right, let's get to it. So here we are checking out Disney's Planes, Fire, and Rescue. Little Orbit is the main developer on this, I believe. They are responsible for a lot of licensed stuff, like Barbie, Kung Fu Panda. They did not make the original Planes game, I don't believe. But the big thing that they've gotten a lot of news for in the recent years is they took on Unsung Story, which was a Kickstarter that the original developer just decided they were going to let go and just keep everyone's money, which is kind of a jerk move. Unsung Story was kind of supposed to be a spiritual successor to Final Fantasy Tactics. Little Orbit has come on and kind of changed a lot of things, and so there's been some fuss about that, but if they hadn't come on, we wouldn't be getting anything, so I kind of cut them a good bit of slack, because this is one of those times where something is definitely better than nothing. But let's get into Disney's Planes, Fire, and Rescue. Alright, play mission. Alright, so we have Rookie Tryout. This kind of has medals, kind of feels like a little bit of a mobile game, but we'll see what we can do. One knock against this, in looking at the back, it will only let you use the gamepad. I really, really like games that let you use the Pro Controller. Gamepad just is okay. It feels a little bit bulky, especially when you're not using the screen at all. And this seems to only just display the game and no controls that are in the screen. So Dynamite. I'm going to scoop up some water. Alright. I had no control of that until the plane took off, and that didn't even make sense because he has pontoons and no wheels. But the clock started, so that's kind of lame, in my opinion, to not have control of the character.
I'm dynamite.
Alright, so I've got a full tank, and now I gotta go fill up that water. There's no up or down, and the controls are really bad. They don't feel very natural, and I'll kind of, once I make a few laps, but yeah, it automatically goes up and over stuff, but you have to, there's kind of an axis, and if you're turning, like, say, right, there's a certain point where you can't turn right anymore, and you have to change what you're doing to go left, which is kind of disconcerting and doesn't feel super great.
Glad you made it through.
Alright. So, okay, is that the mission? Okay, now I have to go find these whirlwinds, or jet streams. Yeah, so, control-wise, the other game, while being super easy, feels a lot better than this one. And it gets really old that anytime Dynamite pops in, she says, "I'm Dynamite." Alright, so I need to go do more jet streams, which I swear, like, the jet streams look like they would make you crash, not, like, give you a boost. Oh, that's control. Like, it's weird to sense when you have to, like, switch the direction you're turning.
Glad you made it through, Dust.
Because it's not very intuitive. So what I'm thinking is, okay, I got the silver medal. We'll do a couple of these training stages, and then we'll see about doing the real game, at least for the first level. I do like the music, and I really like the graphical presentation. Okay, cool. Alright, let's do trial by fire. Let's learn about putting out fires. I do like the graphical presentation, and I really like the music. I think that looks a lot like the movie, which is something you want, because generally you're going to pick something like this up if you're a fan of the movie. And the music is fairly good. It sounds orchestral, kind of gives you this heroic vibe. Alright, so we've got to put out fires with just this tank of water. Alright. Okay. Ooh. Alright, see, this makes no sense. Like, why am I flying this? Okay. Alright, so fires are fairly easy to put out. Flying over stuff. Just try to make a lap of it and come back for... Really hope fires don't look like that in the main game, and that's only because this is, like, technically a tutorial level. I mean, surely kids... There has to be, like, real fires in the movie, right?
Glad you made it through, Dust.
It needs some more dialogue for Dynamite. Oh, new concept art. I got a gold medal! Alright, so we were going to do one more. Show this film up one. I do like that you can pick levels, that you don't have to necessarily go in order. A little bit of freedom in the gameplay.
All right, we're clear. Let's move.
Oh, we're switching planes. So now I'm Dipper. And if I had seen the movie, I'm sure Dipper would make sense to me. So Dipper's bigger. Still controls the same. Get up here.
Coming right up.
Alright, so now gotta go fill up tanks.
I'm Dynamite.
You don't have to tell me you're dynamite every time you decide to chime in. Alright. I guess she's got a little bit bigger turning radius and flies a smidge slower, but she doesn't feel that different. I did a good job there. Alright. I like to use these roads to kind of be like, get me set up for a better run, a good run.
Incoming!
Alright, now we gotta fly her through wind. So this is exactly the same thing that I did in that first training mission, just with a different plane that doesn't control all that differently. Hey, I can fly right into a mountain and nothing happens. These controls make no sense.
I'm dynamite.
She's dynamite. Alright, so let's try the first level of the actual game and get out of the tutorial. Hey, got another gold medal. Ooh, concept art. Alright, so you can go to the academy or go do real things. So, routine patrol. Alright, so the mission, the medals are a little longer time, so that makes me feel like the levels are probably a little more, but they're nothing super fancy. There's more vehicles.
Doing at all times.
I want to help.
Tipper copies.
Alright. I wonder if I get to fly the helicopters. Alright. He's on pontoons. There are no wheels that we see. Alright, so now we gotta go on a patrol. Hey, there's RVs. So the world's a little more lived in. Hey, there's like tractors. Like I said, graphically, for a like kids license game, I really like this. It really does look like you're playing with assets from the movie. Though you can't
Incoming!
having like this one view. Alright, so we gotta go put out a fire. Do I have... Okay, I do have...
Prop Popper 7 flight all the way.
Are you all right?
Okay, so the fires look a good bit better.
Got it! I'm good!
Are you all right?
Okay. That wasn't too bad.
I'm dynamite.
Awesome!
Ken, let's
Okay, so Dusty is excited to see fire? So we got scooped up a full tank of water. We have got fire spread. That's kind of a...
To help. Right!
Fire spreading is kind of a cool mechanic. I'm going to investigate it. Alright.
I see him. I've got it.
Alright. Got a hiker. Oh, cool. So I can switch characters. Now I've got a helicopter. Okay, so the helicopter can hover. That's kind of cool. You can also do the... Alright. So here we are.
spin her up.
Oh, that is awful. That's just cheap right there. Like, it hides any kind of animation with, like, what you're supposed to... Oh, that looks bad. That's just rushed. Like, I get that's a kid's license game, but come on, like... Like, you just saw the character go down. Like, clearly you're not impacting the animation.
Still got a lot of work to do.
And you're hiding it behind just an ugly menu. Alright, so I'm back to being the plane. Okay, we gotta return Dusty to base. I wonder if landing has any kind of mechanic. I'll get some more water. No. There's no landing mechanic.
Know what your fire is doing at all times.
And these dialogues, like...
Right.
It would be... I feel like it'd be better just to have them not say anything at all. Like, instead of repeating the same thing over. Like, even kids pick up on that kind of stuff. Hey, we got a new fire and rescue mission. Well, we've got enough time. Let's play one more just to kind of get a good first playthrough and understanding of the game. Torque and Turn Trail. Alright, so this one clearly is a little bit more time. But I'm telling you, these controls are just terrible. Alright.
Incoming!
Champ, let's load and go.
Right.
Dusty gets really excited when people are in danger. And also, no wheels and takes off from an airport. Yeah, so in the other game, you can go up and down.
I see him. I've got it.
Right, so, ooh, big helicopter. Like the big plane, flies exactly like the other helicopter. Curious if, like... Okay. Okay, it's hard to... There is a sweet spot. That's killing me. There we go. So I'm just going to put that in the water.
I want to help.
I'm just supposed to fly around and kind of do an escort mission with them. Also, what is the deal with this, like, fire
Incoming!
or oil? Alright, oh, there's a fire. Gotta go get water. So it's kind of cool that there's multiple objectives. And so we'll get this.
Right.
that was going to be a boring mission. Oh.
Flight on the roll.
So need to go back. Call the smoke jumpers.
Back in action.
So drop it.
Heavy copy.
All right,
Be
let's
careful
go.
out there.
Oh, cool. Oh, that looks so bad. I feel like campers would be better at, you know, knowing when to go camping. And maybe going to the forest where, like, fires are breaking out randomly. It's just not the best plan. Are they going across the water?
I gotta see this.
Brace yourselves.
Okay, so really repetitive gameplay. Now covering a... That makes no sense. Like, I've already lowered the log. Why do I have to do this?
Kill that one.
Can I switch? If you need this much help to go camping, you shouldn't be in the woods. There's a fire. Okay, I did not initiate any kind of turn there. Can't really tell when you're over a fire. Okay, so I have to go quickly now. Okay. I got this guy. So I'm filling up. I'll just... How am I not over and putting that fire out? One thing that would be really cool is if I could, while I'm putting out fires, like, tell other vehicles to go, ugh, these controls.
Copy that. I see him. I've got it.
Why is it a deer? A deer would run away anytime a plane making this much noise would show up. Alright. So I have to hoist the deer. That makes all the sense in the world. Poor game work. Alright, so I have to relocate the poor, terrified tractor deer.
Go. And be simple.
Here, go back into the woods. Now back to check on the worst campers ever.
Awesome!
So returning Dusty to base. And that should complete this level. Oh, that's not base. This time that's base. Alright, so that's going to do it for this first initial playthrough. This is rough. It's a free game. I didn't spend any money on it, so cool. It goes on the shelf nicely. It completes my Planes subset on the Wii U. The graphics and music are fun. You know, they stay very close to the movie. But yeah, first impression of this game is not good. The controls are terrible. Having to switch from one direction to the other to continue a turn. Not having control of the vehicle when the timer started. Not having up or down control in a flying game. Like I said, the first game is fairly easy, but it's better than this. I would definitely recommend the first Planes game, which I think is also a $5 game. Way before I'd recommend picking this up. This is really a big letdown, but once again, with my $5 Gamestop challenge, this one is free, and so it helps complete the Wii U collection and it will go up on the shelf. So that's kind of my thoughts. Wouldn't recommend this if you weren't picking it up for absolutely nothing, or just trying to complete a Wii U set. It is not really a fun game. But if you've checked it out, let me know what you think in the comments section below. And let me know, GameStop has a lot of Wii U games that are at $5. Let me know what you think I should be on the hunt for next month's $5 challenge. And let me know if you like this format and if you think this is a cool idea. If you like what you see, make sure to hit that like button and give me a subscribe. And my friends, I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.